Okay, here's a drop-off view of the lookout that I'm looking at. I got to tell you, I've had some side jumps through ledges, and here's the part of the ledge you're supposed to cross over, and there has been accidents, suicides. Oh, I'm sure, yes, probably murders as well. This used to be quite the lover's lane when I was a kid, in my teens. I think you can see those houses down there. How they look? Pretty good?
Remember that time we went camping, like far in your backyard?
Yeah, here's another view. Some other visitors walking behind me. It's the voices that you hear. A little more on those towers. They are fascinating. Hey guys, you got to check this out. Another little hot dog hamburger stand up here in the middle of the nowhere in the Heldeberg. Got to tell you, when we were kids, we used to bring ropes. You see that cliff right underneath it? We used to bring ropes. We used to actually scale those cliffs when I was about 10, 11, 12 years old. Quite the daredevil. There's other stories that are associated with the hamburger stand as well. I won't go into that since this is probably going to be made public. Okay, Jeff, we're up about 3,000 feet on top of the Heldebergs. How would you like to have that tower in your backyard? That was always my desire. Of course, minus the RF radiation. As we look a little bit further over, you see some more towers, and this is the height of the Heldebergs. Beautiful, beautiful territory and country here, as you can see. A lot of turkey farms in the back there. I'm just looking outside the car window here. Just giving you an overview. Up here during turkey season. I don't know how much of the hunting is legal or not. And as you can see right here, Camp Pinnacle goes up a little bit further onto the mountain. Okay, here we are partially on top of the Heldeberg Mountains. And off there in the distance, you can see where Kathy and Rich once owned 21 acres of land. All up by those towers up there. Most of them are TV and television, local television and radio station towers. And there are some ham radio towers, and there's some cellular towers, and so on and so forth. But in light of some reading, I decided that there was too much RF up there. And even though the elevation is probably 3,000 feet, it would have been great for reception. But I elected not to move there and wound up selling the land. Another picture of those towers. And my property was less than a mile away from there. Beautiful scenery, beautiful scenery. And we'll move on, get some other angles. Okay, here's what we call the Thatcher Park lookout, located here in the Heldeberg Mountains. On a clear day, which it is not today, off in the horizon there, but on a clear day they say you can see anywhere from 3 to 5 states. Right now I believe we are looking southeast in that direction there. Further I move left, it will be more towards the north. But as you can see, it is beautiful. This is about 2 or 3 miles, maybe 4, no, maybe about 3 miles away from the 21 acres of land that I had. So you can see that my reception for amateur radio would have been magnificent. In many, the only distance it would, or the only direction it wouldn't have been so great would be to the west, because there's a higher mountain over there in a town called Westerlo. Okay, here's a zoomed in view of those towers up there, about 3,000 feet in the air, top of the Heldeberg Mountains. Cool, huh?